Hey Bobcats, welcome to our 2023 Breast Cancer Awareness Pep Rally and Celebration. I'm Coach Minotti, and we do this each year to spread awareness for breast cancer. We want to just share with you that in this building, we've had over 20 to 25 teachers afflicted with breast cancer. Breast cancer doesn't happen to just women. We've also had one of our male teachers afflicted with breast cancer. So we want to spread awareness. The earlier you address breast cancer, the better off your results sometimes are. So we want to make sure that you have information, and we want to spread breast cancer awareness out to all of our student body. We also want to share with you one of our former students, a volleyball player, in fact, who was sitting in the very bleachers that you were, was afflicted with breast cancer, diagnosed last year. And she's she's 30 years old. That's still young, y'all. But she was a graduate of South Fair, a volleyball player at South Fair, was a part of our breast cancer awareness efforts. And last year she was afflicted, and it was at a higher stage. So she had a difficult battle, and actually had surgery yesterday to finalize her last procedure, and she's cancer-free. But in visiting with her through her experience, she shared with us that she was thankful for the opportunities and the information that she gathered through this event that we do annually. So I think right now, this information will stick, and hopefully none of us will be afflicted, but you just never know. I know in our coach's office, we had at one point 12 coaches, and of our 12 coaches, 2 of them have had breast cancer. So it does attack, the statistics are 8 and 1, and it does affect all of us at one time. So men, women, both, make sure you listen up. We're going to give you some great information. We have some special guests here today that we're going to honor. We're going to have all of our efforts, our female athletic programs have created wreaths that we provide for our teachers on campus that have had breast cancer survivors. And our principal is a breast cancer survivor. And so today we're going to just celebrate all of our survivors and give you lots of knowledge about breast cancer. So let's go ahead and get started. Cheer's going to give us a cheer. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start things off a little bit different. We have 2 representatives from each sport to come do a blindfold dance-off. So you should be pre-selected. Coaches, can you come out and put blindfolds on your athletes? Dance, cheer, band. Y'all want to join us for a blindfold dance-off?
So,
Go ahead and stand in front up here. Okay, we need you guys to give it up for them. Okay, this is how this is gonna go down. We're gonna play some music, and they gotta just jam out with it. And your job is to cheer them on and get them to get crazy with it out here.
Don't suck!
And then the winners, your team will get cupcakes for lunch. Pink cupcakes for lunch. So cheer on your teammates. All right, Bobcats, let's play the music. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Bro, hey, get my really good.
Okay, good job. So we're gonna start out right here. This is golf. Cheer for golf. Oh, come on. All right, right here. We got brigade right here. Volleyball. Cheer. Wrestling. Softball. Water polo and swim. And basketball at the end. Basketball it is. All right, guys, I'm Coach Joy. I'm the swimming and water polo coach. I'm going to introduce Miss Martin. Miss Martin's going to come up and talk to us. Like she said, she was afflicted by cancer, and she is now cancer-free. So thank you to Miss Martin for coming and speaking.
Good morning, Bobcats. They asked me to be part of that competition, but I am so glad from the sidelines that I wasn't, because I don't think I would have won. Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see so much pink out there. Just wanted to share a little bit about my story. I want to let you know that in 2017, I was so honored and happy to be selected as principal Cypher High School. Started here in January, and then right before spring break. And by the way, I always went to see a doctor. I always went to see and do all my things. I was an avid runner. I ask anyone. My refrigerator looks like a garden because of all the veggies and the foods that I eat. I eat well, took care of myself. But nevertheless, in March of 2017, Friday before spring break, I went to the doctor because something was not right, and and I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was very, very surprised. So I just want you to know, it doesn't matter how healthy you are, how well you take care of yourself or not, whether you are young or older, male or female, it can happen to any one of us. And so my journey started in March of 2017. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was just newly arrived here at Cypher High School. And my Bobcat family just embraced me and supported me so much. I just feel so blessed that I was here at Cypher High School. So I know that Coach Benatti and all of the staff here at Cypher High School, students and parents, really supported. Went through chemo, went through blockers, went through surgery, bounced back about a year later, and did maintenance up until recently. So now I'm only on yearly checkups, cancer-free, and I'm very blessed. I'm very happy to be here with you all at Cypher High School. So I just wanted to share my story. Thank you for giving me a little time here to share my story. And again, remember, it does not matter if you're old, young, healthy or not. It's important to always, always be mindful to get checkups and listen to your body, and then get treatment right away. So thank you for letting me share my story.
All right, if we could have each sport representative come up for their wreaths at this time. It has become a Cypher tradition. Every year we have our sports make a pink out wreath. So we're gonna have our representatives come stand by their wreaths. And of course, we're gonna vote on which one we like best. All right, Coach Hodges is going to go ahead and stand in front of each of theirs. We're going to cheer for which wreath we think is the best. Starting over here with basketball. Let's hear it for basketball's wreath. All right, volleyball. Golf. Wrestling. Cheer. Tennis. Soccer, water polo, and softball, and athletic training.
Yeah!
Okay, we're gonna go one more time for softball. Let's hear it for softball. Cheer. Volleyball. And basketball. All right, we're gonna give it to volleyball. Good job, y'all. All right, now we're gonna do the facts. So if you are one of the captains with a fact, you're gonna come on down. Okay, thank you, wreath holders. If we could now get all of the sport representatives that have facts in their hands to come on down and line up. The pink strips are the facts, guys. So you guys line up, please. Okay, and before we start our fact moment, really quickly, if anybody sitting in the bleachers or sitting on the floor or anywhere in this gym knows anybody or has a family member or themselves have been tested with breast cancer or like I said, known anybody that has ever had breast cancer, please stand up. Please stand up. Could be anybody in your family, a friend, a neighbor. Take a look around, you guys. Take a look around at how many people are next to you, standing up. Listen, this just reiterates Ms. Martin's point. It can happen to anybody. It doesn't matter how old you are, what color you are, how healthy you are, so it's very important to get tested. Okay, thank you. Have a seat, please. All right. We are going to get started. If you guys could please listen, we're going to get started with breast cancer facts.
Breast cancer is a disease in which cancer cells form in the tissues of the breast. 1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women worldwide. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in American women except for skin cancer. Regular yearly checkups are recommended once a menstrual cycle has begun. Most breast cancers are found in women who are 50 years old or older. Cancers can affect younger women.
Breast cancer can be familial, genetic, and inherited, or environmental, caused by anything in daily life.
There is no 100% guarantee preventing breast cancer, but good, healthy life choices such as regular physical activity, a nutritious diet, no smoking or drug use, and limited drinking can help lower the risk of breast cancer.
On average, every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer in the United States.
Although rare, men can get breast cancer too. In 2022, an estimated 2,710 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer in the U.S. It is estimated that in 2022, approximately 30% of all new women cancer diagnoses were breast cancer. Breast cancer death rates are 40% higher among Black women than white women. Breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer death for Latin women in the U.S. This year, an estimated 43,450 women will die from breast cancer in the USA. In 2022, an estimated 500,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer will be diagnosed in women in the U.S., as well as 51,400 new cases of non-invasive breast cancer.
Poverty, low levels of education, and lack of health insurance are associated with lower breast cancer survival rates.
47% of women put off mammograms or preventative care due to the high cost of care.
49% of uninsured women delay the went without care due to high costs associated with lack of insurance. If ignored, breast cancer can spread or metastasize, becoming more difficult to treat.
On average, breast cancers can double in size every 180 days, or about every 6 months. Immediate care should be received when breast cancer is suspected or detected. While the most common types of breast cancer include ductal carcinoma in situ, invasive ductal carcinoma, inflammatory breast cancer, and metastatic breast cancer, there are at least 12 different forms of breast cancer within these types. If there have been cases of breast cancer in your family, you should always consult a physician before deciding to use birth control or any type of hormone replacement therapy, as this could increase the risk of breast cancer.
The BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes could be good indicators that cancer may be your future, but they alone do not determine a positive breast cancer diagnosis.
65% of breast cancer cases are diagnosed at a localized stage. There is no sign that the cancer has spread outside of the breast, for which the 5-year relative survival rate is 99%.
Breast cancer cells can remain after a mastectomy, chemotherapy, or other treatments, so it is important to continue getting regular checkups.
Treatment for breast cancer is successful for most people. The risk of reoccurrence gets less as time goes on. Unfortunately, reoccurrence can happen even many years after treatment, so no one can say with certainty that there is a definite cure.
On average, 7 to 11% of women with early detected breast cancer can experience a local recurrence or return to cancer in their lifetime.
Educate yourself and support local organizations to help those people with breast cancer. Thank you, Bobcat Captains. Very informative information. Okay, next, we would just like to honor Christine Carr and Anna Martin and Lindsay Hodges, who are all current breast cancer survivors. If y'all can, come pick up a wreath. Thank you. Up next is our special guest. That's our honoree tonight and our fundraising efforts. We've raised over $3,000, and half of that, of course, goes to paying for the shirts, and the other half goes to an organization of our representatives' honorees' choice. This year, one of our former volleyball players here at South Air, who was a 3-year starting letterman and a captain for us, she now coaches. She coached at Southwoods, and now she's a head coach at Klein King. And her mother was our team mom and very active and involved in our program. And last year, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Lisa Barenwald and Mark Barenwald, her husband, and her daughter, Sarah Barenwald, who played for us. And then she has 2 special guests here with her. A former player of mine many, many years ago, when I coached at Cedar Valley College, Ashley Allfinger, or Caballero now, who is now the head coach at Southwoods and Open Southwoods. And then also a former player of ours, Claire Loverack, Thunderbird now, and she also coaches at Southwoods. And so we welcome them. Coach Barenwald used to coach at Southwoods, so they are here to support her as well. Please put your hands together. Ms. Barenwald is going to visit with you about her experience.
So I'm going to use my phone because I have what's called chemo brain. So it happens when you go through chemo. You kind of forget a little bit. So anyway, hi everyone. Some of you might know me as Mrs. B, the substitute teacher from cosmetology. But I also have a long history with Cypher High School. You see, I'm very familiar with Bobcat Fight and every night. I have a son who graduated here in 2007, another son at Woods in 2010, and my daughter played volleyball here for Coach Benatti and graduated in 2015. And I'm married to my best friend, who's been my greatest support for 37 years. So I was diagnosed this March with stage 2 invasive carcinoma, breast cancer. I underwent a total mastectomy in May, and now I receive chemo once a week until December the 15th at MD Anderson. I think about BFMD and how this amazing school teaches you to never give up. I have a precious family to fight for, a husband who supports me, and a long life ahead of me. So I'm thankful for my years of volunteering, substituting, and becoming part of the BFMD family. Because now fighting has a different meaning than it did before my diagnosis. I'll leave you with a little life lesson. Sorry. Next time you're out and someone looks a little different than you, give them a smile. Because you never know what they're going through. Thank you for choosing me as your Pink Out honoree and donating to MD Anderson. Also, always remember, Bobcat Fight never dies.
Thank you, Ms. Barenwald. Okay, this concludes our annual Pink Out celebration. Thank you guys for being a part of it. BFMD, Bobcat.